In this video we're going to discover how to produce a flowlines map using ArcGIS. So let's jump on in and see how it's done. So we start off with the data set that I'm using for this. This is some data that I got from my GCSE students about some items that they had around their homes and the country of origin. We're exploring globalization at the moment and we're trying to see how connected we are with different countries. I collated them together with the countries, the number of items, and I put them in here as different continents. And then it was just a simple matter of file and save as a CSV file, and then I was able to upload it into my ArcGIS. Now, whenever it's uploaded in there, how then do we turn this into our flowline diagram? Okay, so the first thing I need to do is to pull this information in. There it is. So I add this information in here, and if I zoom out, I can see there's all of the points around about the world. Now, I need to show ArcGIS where I want them to connect to. So I want them to connect to Lurgan, where the students are based, Lurgan in Northern Ireland. So we zoom in all the way here to Lurgan, and I simply need to add a little map note in here to show ArcGIS where to connect to. So I'm going to title that as Lurgan, create, and I'm just going to take a stick pin, and there we go, we'll stick this in Lurgan. Just call that Lurgan again. Now zoom out, there is the point that ArcGIS is going to connect that to. So let me go back into the content here, and the next stage that we need to do is to use the Analyze tool to connect my points in with that stick pin. So to do that, I go up here to Perform Analysis, and then we're going to select the option here to use proximity. And we come in here to find nearest. Analysis, use proximity, find nearest. Now this menu may look at first a little bit scary, but this is part of what gives you the tremendous power and flexibility of ArcGIS as a GIS tool. The elements and steps are reasonably straightforward though. What we're going to do is to specify the starting location. That was the pin that I put in for Lurgan, so that's selected. Right? If it isn't, then I use the drop down menu to select it, and then I want to find the nearest locations in. That's my other layer, the survey of how connected you are. To use the line distance for that, you can see that there are others there, but the line distance is the one that we want. Then I'm going to uncheck these two boxes. I don't want that limit in there. I'm going to uncheck this one, and then this is the title. I'm going to change this to Flow Lines Globalization, and then I hit Run Analysis. Now this will whir away in the background and it will produce the flow lines in just a moment. And there are the lines that have appeared. And you can see that they're all connected from their source into the origin here in Lurgan. Now, and then I'm going to show you how we can then connect this or change these a little bit and present them in a slightly different way. So to do that, we click on the layer, and then this is the change style option. We click on that, and we want to choose the attribute to show. Now what I want to do here is to choose the one here for number of items, because that's going to allow us to present the proportional flow lines. So you'll see that the lines change there to become proportional. Now I can just hit done there, and there's some very nice patterns emerging there already. You can very much see that the dominant ones are coming here from China. But there's something else that I want to put in here as well. I want to link that to the continents that they come from. So I'm going to click there to add another layer, and I'm going to choose here the layer of continent. And you can see what this has done now has kept the proportional lines for the amount of the flow, but now we have the colors for the continents that they're coming from. So if I click done, and there I have this very, very clear pattern of where the continents that are dominating this, they're very much dominated from places in Asia. Most of the colours coming in here are red. There are none from Africa apart from Cape Verde Islands there. And in our little survey, there were none from South America and just a few from Central America. You can come in here and see as well that there are a number coming in here from Europe, not surprisingly within the European Union, at least we were whenever people bought these items. And you've got the proximity here from coming in from England as well. So you can see that there's a number coming through from Europe and there's a number coming through here from Asia, and particularly from, if you look at the thicker lines, there's China, and it's slightly thicker there for the likes of Cambodia and Vietnam. So that started off just simply as a little spreadsheet, and with those simple steps, what you can then do is add that information into your map and start to analyze those patterns.